Hey guys, it's Kendra. Today I'm going to do a clean with me. It is Saturday and our house needs to be cleaned. Basically, I want to just like first clean the house and then organize stuff. It seems like ever since I had Owen, if I don't really stay on top of all of my cleaning, then it gets really chaotic, like really fast. We're still trying to kind of fully get in the groove, but it does feel like it's getting better. I feel like Andrew and I last night were saying, I feel like we're kind of getting into more of a routine right now, so that is good. Andrew is with his dad and the girls, they are taking a gymnastics class, so they should be back in a little bit, but it's been kind of nice to have some peace and quiet in the house because, you know, when Owen's asleep, I'm free. And one of my friends is staying with us for a little bit, so we've had to do a little bit of rearranging around the house, which has been very nice for me because I've realized that a lot of things that we have just don't have a specific place. And if you guys do the KonMari method, her main thing is you need a place, like a home for all of your stuff, so that stuff doesn't just like wander around the house. But I hope you guys enjoy this and let's get to cleaning. So starting in the kitchen, I had to tackle this ginormous mess. Seriously, if I don't clean the kitchen before I go to bed at night, it just like really piles up. But usually Andrew and I, after we have dinner or after we put the girls to bed, we will really just kind of do a good clean on the house and we feel really good in the morning when we wake up. But when we don't do that, when we're just like, let's just watch our shows, then this is what happens in the morning. So here we are. Since having Owen, cleaning has definitely taken a little bit of a back seat. I know that in the long run, it doesn't matter if your house is super clean all the time. So I try not to let it stress me out because typically I like to have my house, you know, in order. I just try to do my best to clean little bits during the day, and it does make me feel a lot better and like clears my mind. And also, this video was filmed over the course of 3 days because, let's face it, I can't do all of this in one day with 3 kids. So I just kind of did little bits throughout the day, like all weekend long. And even I think on Monday too, I filmed this. So that's why my clothes are changing all the time. And then to clean the counters, I'm using the Ecos all-purpose cleaner. I love the scent of this. Anything orange and citrusy in the kitchen is what I like to use. And all of the cleaning products that I'm using today are all from Vitacost. I will link them all down below. And if you guys don't know what Vitacost is, it's essentially a health food store all online. I get all of our snacks there, like gluten-free packaged snacks there. I get all of our baby products there. I get a lot of different healthy, natural brands are all carried there. Okay, I'm just wiping everything down and I just have to put away stuff that's Andrew's out there with his dad. Put away things that are on the drying rack. And this drying rack is from World Market. I get a lot of you guys who are asking where that's from. And then the girls are home. They're back from their class. They're playing with little Play-Doh right now. Whoa, what'd you make?
Hi, Lily. And next away for me.
Good job. You're so good at Pinocchio, huh? Looks like you made an ice cream cone. Is that what that is?
Look.
Let me see.
I'm making a burrito.
A burrito?
Uh-huh.
Can I have a bite?
No, it's yucky.
Oh, it's yucky?
It's yucky.
Yeah, we don't eat Play-Doh.
It's not a burrito.
Yeah.
It's a Play-Doh.
Right. I'm moving on to our toys. We moved all of our toys into these storage drawers under our breakfast nook, and what I'm doing here is just sorting through them and putting them like kind of in categories. So stuffed animals, I'm taking the books out, putting the books with the books, putting the food items back into the girls' little play kitchen, because what happens is this just becomes like a dump pile and everything is in here. Noticed that the girls play a lot better when everything is in its place. So if like their food is all in their kitchen, they'll play with their kitchen for a long time rather than it all just being in here and you can't really tell what is in there. But you will see at the end of this video, I completely changed our toy storage. Like none of this looks like this anymore. but I figured I'd show you what it did look like, and then you'll see towards the end of the video what I changed. And actually it looks so much better now, I think, and everything works a lot better for us. All right, moving on to the breakfast nook. I wanted to clean this table off. It gets so grimy very fast. So the cleaner that I use for this is from 7th Generation, and it is their wood cleaner. I like it because it's just very gentle. It has a good like citrusy scent to it, and it cleans it really well. It doesn't leave any marks or anything. So I'm just using that to get all the food off and whatever was built up on here. And then once I cleaned that, I moved on to the cushions. I don't know why. I thought that the bottom of these cushions were dirtier than the top for some reason, and that's why I flipped them, but they were like spotless. So I ended up flipping those over, and they look so much better. It's crazy. I was planning on getting them reupholstered soon. I will anyways. I definitely want to get them upholstered in a darker fabric because this is just way too light with kids. And we already got a huge blackberry stain on one of them after I'd flipped them over, and it's not coming out. So for now, we will just let them go as long as they can. It's a pretty cheap fabric that I have on here. It's just like a linen that I found from Joann's. I get a lot of you guys asking about this breakfast nook and like how, if it was there when we moved here. It was actually just an empty space. So we had someone custom build those drawers and the bench for us. And then I had the benches made by somebody. And then I found all the pillows from just different places. And then we found this round table from House, I believe. I've seen it on a few different websites, so I'll link it down below if you guys are interested in that. And if you guys are ever looking for links to stuff in our house, I always have a link down below in the info section to my blog shop. And that is where I try to post all of the stuff that I can for you that I can find online. It's all right there on the shop page. So hopefully that'll help you out. And then I went to vacuum and our Dyson stopped working. So I called them the other day and they're going to send a replacement battery. But yeah, we ended up just using our little Roomba vacuum. So for stains, I love this Ecover stuff. You squirt a little bit onto whatever stain you have, rub it in with a little brush that it comes with, and then I try to rinse it out with water. This couch is not good with stains, so probably not the best spot to show you, but it's perfect for like the carpet and getting stuff out of your clothes. I seriously use it everywhere. Next, I wanted to put some clothes in the laundry, get that going. We have all this Tupperware and like cookware up top because some of our friends brought us food right after we had Owens, which is so nice of them. And so now I have all of their containers up there. Next, I am Swiffering the floor, so I'm using the Swiffer wet little things, whatever these are called, and that's what I use to get kind of grime off of our floors. So typically I will vacuum first to get like dog hair and that type of thing off of the ground, and then I'll use these to really help to clean it. I get a lot of you guys asking about our floors, surprisingly, because I really don't like them. They were all like this when we moved in. To me, they're a little bit too red, but I'm not sure what they are, to be honest. I couldn't tell you. They're not real wood, but I'm not sure exactly what the material is. And then we have these big like stone tiles in the kitchen dining area. If I had the option, I would just totally do wood all the way through. I think it would look cleaner. I think it would make the house look bigger and it would just be a little bit more consistent, but it's fine. But yeah, these do definitely get pretty dirty. Next up, I'm in Owens' room sorting through his drawers. I wanted to just make everything a little bit more organized in here. I feel like everything was really organized, and then once I had him, you know, things start changing as far as what you need, what you're using, what you're not using. So I just wanted to go through it and make sure everything had a spot and it made sense. So what I decided to do is to put all of our baby products, even stuff for the girls, all on this bottom drawer. They were all in the guest bathroom and it was just becoming really cluttered. So I decided to just put them all here, and then I can see everything and I know what I need, what I don't need, and it just works out. And all of those clear little bins are from the Container Store. Okay, so this is all arranged, and up top I have just like the things that are opened and that we're currently using. So hand sanitizer, body lotion, body oil. This is really good too because it's really gentle. So just a couple things, baby powder, and then Owen's awake, so I gotta go feed him. And then down here I just put kind of like backups and just extra things that we're not currently using, just so that it's all in one place and I just know where everything is now, so it has a home. So after I organized all the toys, I realized I didn't like how it was, and so we did some last minute changes last night. So this kitchen thing is a little, it's kind of big here, but it's fine. They still play with it all the time. So, and there's not really anywhere else to put it right now, so that's fine. So this is kind of like the little play corner. I like how it looks a lot.
Stop it.
So I got this from Target. I ordered it last night. We put it together.
Stop it.
It was pretty easy to put together. It definitely is kind of cheap. Like it's not super high quality or anything, but
These are my books.
I know. And then I got those 3 bins from Target as well. And it's just perfect. Like it fits here perfectly. The reason I ended up looking for this is because the bookshelf broke. So I needed something to put their books in. And then it fits so much stuff. So I have like bigger toys down here, and like dolls and whatnot. This is all their little figurines, like characters and whatnot. And then this is all of their blocks. And we have all their play food in the kitchen. And then what I did over here, which we had toys in, is I put Kylo's food back in here. And then on this side, we now have like an extra spot to store things. So I put like wipes in here. I might throw some diapers, little like products that I'm using for Owen or the girls or myself, and then my planner. Now I'm back in Owen's room working on his closet, putting away clean laundry and just kind of sorting through everything. I also went through all of his clothes that don't fit him anymore. It's crazy how fast he grew out of so many things. And I just did a really bad job when I shopped for his clothes when I was pregnant. I have so many sleepers for him that I just seriously never use because it's so hot. It's like 90 to 100 degrees every day, and I'm not gonna put him in these super warm clothes. So he's pretty much in onesies every day, or like little rompers. So I have a ton of sleepers that are washed but not worn. So I'm gonna probably do a post on my Poshmark one of these days and sell all of those because they're all like perfectly ready to use for a newborn. I just didn't get to because Owen was enormous. And then once I decided what was staying and what was going, I just put everything back in his drawers and rearranged them to make it all kind of work for us. All right, we are done in his room pretty much. He's been a trooper. So really depressing. Getting rid of stuff that he has never worn, that I have washed, so I cannot return. and it's just like, good grief. So something to take into consideration is the weather when you're buying stuff for your baby. And also, like, you never know how big they're going to be. He just, like, this is 0 to 3. Some 0 to 3 stuff fits, but 3 to 6, ooh, Tootie, 3 to 6 stuff fits a lot better. So I just went through everything like you guys saw. Like, seriously, why did I buy so many socks? What was I thinking? He's born in a heat wave, and I have 2 things full of socks. Like, you think this is going to fit his foot? Do we think this is gonna fit you? So I guess I'll take some of these socks out. Look at these ones. Look at these little, I mean, I guess they could stretch, but he doesn't need socks. Like, he is so hot all the time. Oh my god, are these not the cutest? Okay. So now we have, these are all short sleeve onesies because that is all he's in. Because it has been 100 degrees, and we have pants and sleepers, which I just don't, I haven't used a sleeper on him since like the day he was born. Okay, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm starting to feel like our house is slowly starting to feel a little bit more organized. If you guys have kids and your house always feels like it's never quite where you want it to be, please let me know in the comments so I'm not alone. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will talk to you very soon.